Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hema Kulkarni. First of all, let me thank all of you for your wonderful likes, your subscriptions, your shares and your comments. Thank you so much. It's been very humbling. I have two announcements to make today. The first one is I'm happy to say I've started providing my counseling sessions through telephonic as well as video calling. Okay, so all of you who want to book a session with me, please feel free to contact me. My details are given in the description box below. Okay, so yes, help is available, counseling sessions are available. I am here for that. Okay, so feel free to contact me. We'll decide on a time slot for you and then we'll take it forward from there. Okay, here I must mention Mandar Joshi. A big shout out to you. He's always been encouraging me and urging me to use this digital platform and to use different ways in which I can provide my counseling services. So Mandar, here I am. Thanks. The second announcement that I have is I have a lot of people writing to me requesting for me to have videos on different topics. And yes, I will be doing them. I must mention here that so far I have received 3 requests for parenting, 2 requests for love and relationship issues, and 1 person has requested so far for marital issues. And there's one senior gentleman who's talked about who wants me to address the senior citizens issues. So definitely, I would love to do videos on all of these topics. And here I want to request all of you, if you have any topic that you would want me to talk on, make videos on, please feel free to share what you have to say and mention the topic. Here I also want to say that people write to me on WhatsApp and they get back to me calling me. It's very nice to receive your calls and feedback. Thank you so much, and please continue doing that. But I also request all of you to write your comments in the comment section below, because as a community, as a channel, we are growing. As you've seen, the subscription base is increasing, and I look at it as our community. My community is your community, so all of us are joined in this together. So excuse me. So I want us to connect with each other as a community and share the things that we are going through, the things that we are doing, the things that you're doing to cope up with the situation right now, and whatever is on your mind right now. So as a community, we can all connect with each other, share, help, support each other and grow together. So please make sure that you comment in the comment section below. I also want you to mention any topics that you have that you would want me to cover. Yes, I also want you to mention that you are a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, if you are not, please subscribe now. Okay. And I also want you to put out any question that you have. I was requested to do question answer videos, which I found very interesting, and I shall definitely be doing them in between the different videos that we have decided to do. Okay, so if you have a question that you would want me to speak out or talk about, and I'm sure it will help the others who have not asked the question yet. So yes, I welcome all your suggestions. I welcome your feedback. I welcome your requests for topics. I welcome your questions. Please join the community and let's all grow together and support each other. Okay, so those were the 2 announcements that I had to make. Now moving to today's topic. Darren Hayes is a singer. One of my favorite singers. He belonged to the Savage Garden group earlier, and he makes solo music now. One of his songs, Affirmation, is what I wanted to start today's session with. It talks about this one particular line, which he says, I believe in karma. What you give is what you get returned. Okay? So no matter who you are, no matter whether you believe in the word karma or not, I'm talking about clearing your debts. Okay? So you can remove the word karmic from it, perfectly fine by me. So what do I mean by clearing your karmic debts? Now, before I come to that, I just want to quickly summarize where we are and what I think where we are today. You may call him Almighty, you may call him the universe, you may call him by any name, or you may just believe that there is a superpower, nature, whatever, has just completely caused life, the human life, to come to a standstill. The animal and bird life continues the way it was. Okay? It was the human life which has come to a standstill globally. Now, yes, we went through the panic, we went through the fear, we still are in a little bit in the fear and uncertainty, but I'm sure the panic has receded. Okay, so the lockdown, when it came, when you see the death toll rising everywhere in this world, there was huge panic amongst all of us. We all were scared. But I think now the panic has settled down to some extent. There is uncertainty, definitely. All of us are still uncertain about the future, whether we'll still have the jobs, whether we'll have the increments that we were expecting, whether we have a future. Yeah. So that uncertainty is there. The good thing is that we have learned to go about a daily life in this lockdown period. Okay, we have settled into a rhythm. We are managing our professional work from home. We are managing our household chores. We are squeezing in some entertainment. We're spending time with the people in the family. We're taking up different challenges, keeping ourselves busy. Sari draping challenge, cooking challenge. Fantastic. Very nice. That's the whole point of bringing in some amount of productive things that we do every day now. So fantastic. This is what I addressed in my 17th March video. How you can do different things to make yourself entertained, keep yourself entertained as well as have fun and do something productive. So that's fantastic. So we have settled into a rhythm. There is uncertainty, definitely. So while we are taking it on head, as they say, we're taking it heads on, which is fantastic. Because remember, we have the power. We have the power to weigh the options. What is the option that we have right now? We have to stay indoors. We have to stay safe. We have to stay home. We have to stay safe. What is the other option that is available for you? You can work from home. So fantastic. That is being taken care of. So we have the power and we are utilizing that power very nicely. And we have settled into a nice rhythm. And now a lot of changes are happening. Now these were the outside changes, the changes that we cannot control. Okay. So while those changes are happening around us, we have tried and put ourselves into settling down in our daily lives. So as I said, we have a rhythm now. We have settled into a rhythm. And there are a lot of things now where I've realized, and I'm seeing this happening to a lot of people. Some of them are still in the complaint mode. And I find it very amazing because I don't have the time to get bored because I'm so busy. I'm doubly busy now with doing the household work also. So I'm amazed that when people still complain, I'm bored. And I can give you, let me talk to you. I'll give you 20 things that you can do. I think a couple of realization. I'm not putting down anybody by saying that. I'm only saying that you need to reassess and you need to look at all the things that you can do and not just sit and complain about getting bored. Okay. I think all of us as a collective, we have come to certain realizations. Some less, some more, but we have realized. We've understood the difference between want and need. Yes, we have all understood. We found out down to the basics, to the necessities. And you would have realized how easy it is to live on basics. How easy it is to just live on necessities. That's a big realization that we are all coming to. So our perceptions or our definitions of what we called success, what we called life, and what we call our routine life is taking a beating, is taking a serious, it's being questioned seriously by, I think, all of us. I spoke to a friend of mine yesterday who is a go-getter. She's a go-getter and she wants to do things. She's very ambitious. And she was saying, she's enrolled for a PhD course. And she was very excited when she started that. And putting in all her efforts into getting started with the PhD. And it was very interesting talking to her just the other day when she said, you know what, Hema, whether I get the PhD or not is not an important thing now for me. There is a change in the way I look at things, and there is a change in my priorities. And I've realized that if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, it's good. Now that's a major shift, and it's not just my friend who's, my friend Ritu who's going through this, but it's, I think, all of us who are coming to the realization of understanding what is truly life. I received numerous messages about coronavirus and what it is and what you need to do, and over these past month or so. And I am a person who doesn't choose to look at them, so I don't even download them. I don't read them. I don't watch the videos. There were a couple of encouraging and positive videos and messages, and one of them, sent to me by my friend Sushil, has stuck with me, and I want to share it with you. It talked about, it was a very simple 2-line message, and it said, lockdown, a time to not look outside, a time to look inside. So, this is the time not to look outside for more information which is depressing. It's the harsh reality. Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, we have lost many lives, thousands of lives. I understand, and I'm very sad to hear that. But keeping updated, being updated about 2 cases reported in so and so district, 5 died there. How does this is information, yes, but how does this information help you cope better? I think watching news once a day is sufficient. I think choosing not to read about the depressing news is a choice. You need to choose something. You need to choose positivity, because it is happening. There are people battling. What is in our control at this moment is to stay indoors, to take care of our hygiene and maintain social distance. That's all that you can do. So let's stay within this restriction and look for positive things. So I urge you not to watch news more than once a day, not to go on those apps and look at how many deaths in this country and how many cases risen in that district. Please don't do that. What we need to fill our life with and our thoughts with is positivity, because hope is the only thing that is going to keep us sane and safe. So as I was mentioning, coming back to our topic today, is what you give out is what you get. So if you are going to complain to somebody, I'm bored, I don't know what to do, I'm frustrated, I'm this, I'm that, you're going to get that in return from the person saying, yes, even I'm bored. Yes, even I'm. It's only going to add to this. So rather, why don't we share with each other how positively you are handling it, so that they will give you some other ideas and that will help you. For example, I used to take a walk every day in the Tals I take a day along with my brother. But now that we are not allowed and we cannot go out, I started resorting to walking on my terrace. Now I do my morning and evening walks on the terrace. And I had my company, some of my neighbors saying, we cannot go out for morning walks. I said, I know, but I have continued with my morning walks. Where? I said, on my terrace. Now I see them coming onto their terrace and walking. So it's only when you share something with people, they're going to learn something new and they're going to. So isn't that something positive that you've given? I'm only giving you an example. I'm not saying I did something great. I'm only sharing with you that just complaining about things is not the solution. We have to do something positive out of it. And remember, we talked about how powerful we are. Now, with these restrictions, also we are powerful, and I'll come to that. We have the power to choose what we do. We have the power to take action. Remember, we talked about us being powerful. So, in these restricted times, also, we have the power to choose positivity and to make things happen. The positive things to happen, and that is the topic for what I want to talk with you today about, is to clear your karmic debts. And for some of you who don't believe in karma, to clear your debts. Now, what debts am I talking about? I'm not talking about any financial debts, no, because there are other debts that we create in our life path. There are two categories of things and people that we owe something to. One area is there are a lot of people and things that we have to be grateful for. We are blessed with a lot of things. We are blessed with all the necessities. We are blessed with abundance. We are blessed with so many things to be grateful for. And in our journey, life journey so far, no matter what stage of life you are in, no matter who you are and where you are, there are people responsible who have been responsible at different phases and times in your life, who have extended and given you support, love, affection, time, entertainment, money maybe. So these are the people that you need to show your gratitude. Because till you show your gratitude, till you express your gratitude to them, because you owe them, it is a debt. And this debt, till it is not addressed and till it is not cleared, when I say cleared, till you express it to them, tell them what you meant to them at whatever phase in their life, and for playing whatever role they did in your life, you owe them a debt. And you clear this debt by reaching out to them, by calling them up. You cannot meet, but you can call them up and be very, very expressive about how grateful you are for their role that they have played in your life. What this does is it clears your karmic channel, which has blockages because it has never been expressed. It's a debt. So unless you pay the debt, the channel will not be open for positivity to come into your life. Now, how the person reacts is not in your hands. As We know, as Krishna says, you just do your karma. The fruits are not in your hands. So you accept, you feel the gratitude, you be grateful for them being a part of your life, and you express it. That's the good karma that you are putting out there. And that will clear the passage if it had any negativity, because perhaps the person was expecting it from you, and that person never got it. And that person felt neglected, ignored, or even hurt. So you clear the karmic debt by offering your gratitude, by expressing it explicitly, not just with a thank you sent, no, but you make the special effort, sincere effort to show and offer your gratitude. Your channel of karmic debt will be cleared from all the negativity, and you will be ready to receive the positivity. The second thing that we should do is, just as we have things things and people that we are grateful for. And I want you to make a list of all the things that you are grateful for, and all the people that you are grateful for. I challenge you, you will have more than 20 names of people in the being grateful for. I mean, you may being grateful to. You will have more than 20 people. And I also will tell you that there would be just 3 or 4 that you are in constant touch with. The rest of them you have stopped being in touch with, you've forgotten, you have ignored, and that blocks your own path. You owe them a karmic debt. So today you make a list of all the things that you are grateful for, and all the people that you are grateful to. And the second thing that you need to look at and make a list of is all the people that you've hurt in your life. You may have hurt them. You may have done this intentionally or unintentionally, consciously, unconsciously. Make a list of all the people that you've hurt, you have wronged, you have exploited, you have taken for granted, you have pained them, you've broken their heart, you have not given them support when they needed it the most. You have just not been a good friend or a good son or a good whatever. Make a list of all the people whom you have hurt in this life so far. And I challenge you, this will be a bigger list than the people that you are grateful for. And you'll notice that some names are common in both the lists. Most of the names are common in both the lists, because the people whom we love the most and who matter the most to us are the people whom we end up hurting the most. So what you do is, just as you extend yourself with an sincere gratitude, you are also going to make the effort to reach out to these people and be sincere about apologizing for whatever hurt that you have caused. This is an even bigger karmic debt than not being grateful. So the moment you put out this good karma is going to return back to you by clearing your own channel of blockages, of having negativities there, and positivity to flow towards you, into your life. What you get is peace of mind. It's off your conscience. The moment you have shown your gratitude, the moment you have shown that you are regretful for the way that you treated them, the moment you have offered apologies, you are clear of that karmic debt. Now, what a person does, whether she or he reacts in an angry way or forgives you easily, whatever it is, it's their karma. Okay? So you clear your own karmic debts By taking action, as I said, we are powerful to decide and take action. So let's choose to take action and reach out to all these people whom we are grateful to by offering our sincere gratitude, and to reach out with absolute humility and apologize for the things that we have wronged, or having not appreciated them, valued them enough for whatever role they played in our life. Okay, so these are the two things I want you to do. And I'm going to start today. In every episode, I'm going to be reaching out to one person whom I want to thank. Okay, now the person I'm going to reach out today is unfortunately not with us. And I have both gratitude and an apology to this person. Mrs. Madhavi Kapoor, my first boss in life. I was only 21 when I started working as an assistant teacher in SPM English school, and she was my first boss. And let me tell you, she spoiled me. I never got a boss like her in my lifetime so far. She was a brilliant visionary. A person way back in 91, and even before that, I joined her in 91, 92 in the school, and she was running a project-based school in Pune in a very standard format kind of an educational system. And she was doing it. She was having brilliant results at that time. Mrs. Kapoor, I regret not saying this to you when you were alive. To be honest, I didn't even realize what you were till very few years back. When I was working with different organizations on a senior level, and I was making decisions, and I was developing content and training teachers, that is when I realized what you gave me in those 3.5 years that I was in your school. I think even if I've picked up 5% of what you were trying to teach me, I would say my life is successful. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Kapoor, that I never had the chance, or I never took the chance to tell you this in person. I owe you all that I know about education. I owe it to you. And I'm very grateful for showing me that I have the capability, I have the ability to take things forward. You were not a person of a lot of words, but the small thing that you do, and I never understood it at that time, Mrs. Kapoor. I understand it now. For all of you, she used to give a greeting card every Diwali to every staff, every member of the staff. And everybody used to just get that card, the Diwali card, with her signature and saying warm compliments and all that. And the first year itself, I had joined her in August, and in October itself, when there was Diwali, I received a card, and I didn't make anything much out of it because there was a sentence there. And I didn't know, I thought that everybody receives a card with something written in for everybody. And when my friends saw it, they said, "Oh, you got a comment from her. We only get warm compliments and all." And today I'm happy to tell you, I never understood the value and understood what she meant by that. She had written to me, "Hema, you are a wonderful find for us. Warm compliments, Mrs. Kapoor." And being the 21-year-old that I was, the carefree individual that I was at that time, I never understood what she meant. I never understood it till recently. So I am very sorry. I never said these things. I never thanked you enough in your lifetime. May your soul rest in peace, Mrs. Kapoor. So I want, just as I have taken this opportunity to be grateful to somebody that mattered a lot to me, and I'm regretful that I never said it to her in person. I want you to reach out to people and do this. And do this on a regular basis. And once you've made that contact, keep in touch. Okay, so I want to end this video with thanking all of you again and requesting you not to forget to like, to subscribe, if you've not subscribed up till now, to share it with a lot of people, because I request you that this message may be not useful for you, but it may be useful for somebody out there. So please share it with all your contacts, and don't forget to give me your feedback, because I love to hear from you. Okay, so please write in the comment section below. Do mention if you are a subscriber, because I'm going to be introducing one subscriber per episode. That is how we are going to learn about each other. I don't know who my subscribers are. Okay, so I want you to mention whenever you comment in the comment section. I want you to write your comment, and I want you to mention whether that you're a subscriber. And the second thing is, give me suggestions, give me for topics that you would want me to talk on, and any questions you have. Okay, thank you for watching. God bless.